Hi, I'm Melissa Preddy. I'm the owner of Aviola Accessories, where I upcycle or recycle plastic bottles into jewelry and home accessories.
Unemployed with bills to pay, Melissa take her hand and make fashion, as we in Jamaica would say. As a result, Aviola was born.
Couldn't find a job and so forth, and it so happened that I had plastic bottles home. I've always been a recycler, by the way, and I had them, and I just did some research, came up with some ideas, and then somebody told me about JBDC. So I went to them and the birth of Aviola. I knew I was creative. I've always been creative from I was very small, but I had no idea that it would be, because I studied business, but I had no idea that I would be I didn't even know at the time what the word or the term entrepreneur meant. And so now that it's happening, I would say I'm blessed because I have a business and it's my passion at the same time, and I am making a difference. And I get to do this every day, you know, and I am just so grateful. I am so glad that I chose this path. It chose me sort of, because it's not something that I went out to say, yes, I'm going to do this. It happened, you know, it just happened. And the fact that I get to make a change and, you know, for the betterment of my environment and my society at large, it means it means a whole lot to me.
Aviola Accessories was built on creativity and resilience.
When I just started out, which was like 7 years ago, yes, it's been that long, recycling wasn't on the agenda as much then. I wanted to see a shift, a change, because I knew I studied the market. That's one of the key things in starting a business. You have to study the industry and know what's happening. At the time, when I did my research, I could sense that a change was coming. People were moving towards sustainability, sustainable goods, sustainable products, and I stuck with it. It was difficult, it was challenging, but I stuck with it. And I knew the government came on with different government changes and everything. They came on with different projects for recycling, but nothing really materialized. And now, in 2018, I can see a change, I can see a shift, and it's a good feeling, it's a good look. I mean, the recycling private agencies that are coming on now, and they're doing a whole lot. They're making such a difference, and one of the companies that really stand out, not to really call names, but with Cinco. I love what they're doing. I use their bottles, by the way. So I love what they're doing, and you know, it's just great to see people. The initiative that they have now is just great to see people recycling, bringing in their plastic bottles, and you know, the whole process is reassuring to know that yes, Jamaica is finally getting it. We're finally getting there. Because I started my business, one of the key things was to be free, to have freedom. It's not so much about chasing profits and chasing wealth. Well, wealth is a guarantee, but you know, it's to make a difference. And if I can use Aviola to create a change, yes, it's starting out with me, just me right now, but to create a change. When persons hear about Aviola, they know, oh yes, that's the company that does recycling on a different level. She's using it to make art and showing us how you know, we can capitalize on that and make a difference. So it's to create more jobs as well, and to create awareness, to work closely with the other recycling agencies and so forth, and just create a change.
Melissa Preddy found her niche in jewelry design and creation and has not left since.
I didn't initially start out with jewelry. I started out making hair accessories, but then the competition from the Asia market, you know, it was overwhelming. And then persons started asking for jewelry. I didn't want to do jewelry at all, but the demand, they said the customer is always right. So in that sense, yes, jewelry became a need. So I went for jewelry. Persons love it, and I get to create. Once I get to create, I'm happy, and if I'm happy and the client is happy, then you know, we're all good. So I started out making jewelry. I was just trying a thing. You know, just try a thing. That was me. And little by little, gradually, I did my, which I keep saying, I have to keep, you know, placing emphasis on the term research. You have to research the industry, and I didn't have any formal training. No one taught me how to make jewelry. I didn't know anything. I had to go and find out myself. And we have the best tool now, the internet. But yet still the internet didn't teach me how to do it. So, you know, I guess it ties in with my creative instincts and, you know, the ability to take something from one level to the next. So with jewelry now, it allowed me to stress my creativity to another level and helping people to look beautiful. I love my Avi Divas, you know, whenever I make something special for one of them, you know, and the expression alone, I'm like, wow, I did that. So jewelry is dear to me. I always knew I wanted something different. I wanted a different look, an initial look that when somebody sees it, they'll know, yes, that's Aviola. I'm an artist at heart, and I always knew that I was gonna do art. So now I ventured out into making pen holders and pencil holders because I wanted to reach out into the corporate world. Because, you know, you have to diversify in business. You just have to learn that, and you have to know when to do that as well. So it's pen holders, pencil holders, and centerpieces now, which I'm getting attached to. So who knows? And now I've been doing backdrops out of recycled plastics. So, you know, it's just amazing. It amazes me every day to see how much I can really stretch myself. Because for me, I know I tend to, and it's a weakness of mine, I tend to focus more on the creative side of Aviola rather than on the business side. And I had to take a step back. When I realized I was focusing too much on the creative aspect, I had to step back. I had to do the training, the formal training, the workshops and the conferences. God bless JBDC and SDC. I had to do them. I had to go get the certificates and so forth. You have to get that down. The business part of the business aspect is of vital importance. You have to balance the two. The creative part, yes, is who, especially if you are the sole proprietor and you're the sole designer of everything. It's easy to just immerse yourself in just the creative aspect, but you have to learn to balance the two. If you're going to have a business instead of a hobby, you have to get those down to the pat. So they're very important. They go hand in hand. There's more to come because creativity, there is no limit. So who knows where I'll end up next and what process I'll be using next, you know? It's I love the idea that I can just turn the ordinary into the extraordinary. So who knows? But if you need to find me on the web, you can check out my page on Instagram. It's Aviola_accessories. And you can reach me on WhatsApp at 367-5160. I'm also on Facebook, Aviola Accessories. And who knows, maybe a store soon.